Hey guys, looking forward to use I'm going to show you how to install phpBB on a 000webhost.com server. It's pretty simple. Obviously, the first thing you want to do is go to php.com/downloads and want to download the installer, which is the download latest.zip, and you'll get it obviously on your desktop. I'm sorry, I'm just deleting something quickly here. Get it on your desktop here. And it is quite small, 2.36 meg. You want to go over here, you want to log into your admin, you log into your members panel, you want to create your database with the MySQL area, you want to create your database obviously, which I just said, you want to open up the file manager, you want to go to the archives bit, you want to select your zip, and you want to click the tick to upload it. Whilst this uploads, it may take a little while because obviously it's got to extract it, my internet's being rather slow, so obviously we have your, so just saying there, the thing there, and this is uploading. It's only done 37%. Other things I can talk about here, obviously there are customizable features. We have skins, or styles as they call them. We have a styles database, a styles demo, which there we are, and you have other main features of that, of course. There are a whole list of them to choose from. Obviously there are ones other people have made that aren't being submitted on here. The one I rather like is there's a Linux lookalike one, there's a couple of ones that look like Windows 7, there's an XP one, and there's this one here, which is quite nice. Well, I think it's quite nice. Obviously they are customizable to what you want. The files have now been uploaded and extracted out of it, so we're going to go back page and you'll see them in the directory here. We want to go back here, we want to open up our website in a new tab, we want to go to the directory, which is phpBB3, and this will bring up the introduction install page, which is phpBB3/install/index.php, and you want to obviously read that through. There is an installation guide if you get stuck. You want to go install, and it will tell you about the things you need: database name, database title, port number, username, etc. And obviously if it's not on a local host or it's not, and the things, the database types it supports. This will run through a couple of requirements it needs, which is version of PHP it needs, which database, of course, it'll check if things are available or unavailable. Obviously here we're going to use the MySQL, not the MySQL with MySQLi extension, but that's just a choice even though it is available. And there are a couple of other ones here, QL, and it has things about things being found and writable, and of course the next thing is go installation. Next thing across we have choosing the extension or the type, which is just my choice, is that one. Next one down, we want to choose your database, where it's hosted, not localhost on 000webhost servers, the port name ID below, and then into your username, password, your database name and database username, and then password, leave the prefix unless you're installing multiple installations of it, and then it will test the connection to the database, and it has a connection successful. So we want to go next step, and it will let you choose your default language, which is English, British English, and then password, and then password again, and then of course contact emails. Let's take a little while, come on. And then emails, of course. And next one down, it'll pass some tests on that. I'm not quite sure what it does. Then it will create the config file, config.php, which of course we saw earlier, which was actually writable. So we're going to proceed next step. And then it'll have some email settings. With the board widely one, I would disable it unless you're going to run it through like a Gmail account, because you may get your account suspended if you leave it running, if too many emails get sent too quickly. It's a way of them keeping their server resources down, making it spread out for everybody else. There are a couple of other things, obviously you can run through the secure writable things. There's a couple of obviously things there I've just said about, and then we have the secure cookies, which obviously aren't because you're not using HTTPS or a secure type connection. And there are other things like first URL settings, server protocol, domain name, port number, which is now got, of course, which is 80, but I wouldn't touch that in the first place, and then script path, which is a /phpBB3. So it's quite simple. Other things you need to know on that, not really, so can't really think of any. Proceed to next step, of course. And the next thing it says databases. It will create the database tables and fill them out with the relevant data. So we're going to go proceed to the next step. And this is where it'll have congratulations, you successfully installed PHP 11, and it will convert existing board or go live. So we're going to go log in. This will switch over to the admin panel. We're going to send those stats just to be helpful. and we jump over to the actual main admin page, and we'll get this warning. Warning, please delete, move, rename or the install directory before you use your board. If the directory is still present, only the admin control panel will be accessible, which is not good obviously, because then they can get into the panel itself. So we want to go over to our file manager, in this case is this one. We want to go into that folder, we want to find where install is. I accidentally jump into it here, jump back out again. Want to go to install, click the tick, and then we're going to go delete, and then we're going to do that again. We'll jump over here, hit refresh F5 or refresh on the page at the top, and that will disappear. Want to go to the board, and your default board will appear. So that is how to install phpBB on a 000webhost.com server. Remember to check out the other playlist. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you around.